Poll campaign reaches its peak for the first phase of elections on October 12th in poll-bound Bihar. Addressing election rallies in Munger and Begusarai, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that for the first time Bihar polls are based on the idea of development and progress for the youth rather than on leader or caste-centric. Campaigning will end at 5 p.m. on October 10th. Today is the last day of filing nomination papers for the third phase. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also addressing election rallies in Samastipur and Nawada. Meanwhile, Grand Alliance Supremo Nitish Kumar will also address 6 election rallies in different parts of the poll-bound state. Indian Air Force is celebrating its 83rd anniversary today. A spectacular air display of Air Force might, including several aircrafts, is the hallmark of the Air Force Day Parade cum investiture ceremony at Air Force Station Hindon in Ghaziabad. Indian Air Force was established on 8th October 1932. Lauding the role of Air Force, Prime Minister Modi in his tweet called the contribution of Air Force as monumental, adding that Air Force has always been at the forefront, be it in protecting skies or in times of disasters. On the occasion, the Air Force Chief said the Indian Air Force supports Prime Minister's Make in India plan. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha also said the Air Force will soon induct women pilots in the fighter stream to meet the aspiration of young women of the nation. Union Cabinet cleared proposals to build National War Memorial and a museum near India Gate. Cabinet also gave nod to 3 new AIIMS-like institutes in Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. Ahead of the festive season, the Cabinet also approved 78-day wages as productivity-linked bonus to all non-gazetted railway employees. Minister of State for Home Affairs Kiran Rijiju is representing India in the first BRICS Migration Ministers Conference at Sochi in Russia beginning today. The BRICS nations Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa will deliberate on how to bring BRICS member nations to consensus on the basic issues concerning migration. Centre has appealed to the chief ministers of all states to take steps to abolish interview for recruitment to lower posts. MOS for Personnel and Training Dr. Jitendra Singh wrote a letter to the chief ministers requesting them to lead this initiative in their respective states. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had suggested this step to make recruitment process more transparent in his Independence Day speech. In Uttarakhand, 9 people were dead when a jeep fell into a gorge. 12 people are injured who were airlifted and have been shifted to Dehradun Hospital. The reason for the incident is overloading. Cabinet Minister Pritam Singh reached the spot and took stock of the situation. Chief Minister Harish Rawat promised to extend all possible help to the victims. Acting tough to curb pollution in the national capital, the National Green Tribunal on Wednesday directed all commercial vehicles entering Delhi to pay environmental compensation charge in addition to the toll tax. The Green Panel fixed the rates at 700 rupees per 2-axle vehicles, 1000 rupees for 3-axle and 500 rupees for 4-axle and above. The Bombay High Court is likely to give its decision on the pre-arrest bail petition filed by self-styled godwoman Radhema in a dowry harassment case. The High Court had reserved its order on Wednesday. In Uttar Pradesh, the Varanasi District Administration on Wednesday sent Congress MLA Ajay Rai to Fatehgarh Jail in Farrukhabad district. Rai was arrested on Tuesday evening in connection with the violence during Pratikar Yatra on October 5th in Godalia area. Following Rai's arrest, Congress workers had tried to block roads in some areas yesterday. Russia's President Vladimir Putin said on Wednesday that the Russian campaign in Syria seemed to be going well, although it was too early to discuss the result. Speaking on Russian television appearance with his defense minister, Putin ordered Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu to continue to cooperate with United States, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Iran and Iraq on Syria. Meanwhile, Russia's growing military involvement in the Syria conflict is expected to be high on the agenda as NATO defense ministers meet in Brussels. On Wednesday, Russia said it had launched missile strikes against Islamic State from warships in the Caspian Sea. United States President Barack Obama on Wednesday apologized to Medicine Sans Frontieres for the deadly bombing of its hospital in Kunduz in Afghanistan. White House spokesman Josh Earnest said that Obama held a telephonic conversation with the head of MSF. He added that the medical charity has pressed its demand for an international commission to investigate what it calls a war crime. Bowing to Madhesi pressure, Nepal government has agreed to bring about few amendments to the new constitution. The amendment bill in Nepali parliament is expected this Friday. Madhesis will continue their ongoing agitation in Terai till all of their demands are met. International Monetary Fund Managing Director Christine Lagarde has said that now is the time for countries to introduce a carbon tax and to roll back energy subsidies in an effort to limit the negative environmental impact caused by fossil fuels. Lagarde made the comments during an IMF World Bank discussion titled Conversation on Climate Change during the 2015 annual meetings of the IMF and the World Bank in Lima, Peru. In Nigeria, at least 18 people were killed and 8 others injured in a suicide bombings in northeastern region. Nobody claimed responsibility for the attacks, but Nigeria has stepped up efforts to end the 6-year insurgency of militant Islamist group Boko Haram, during which it has killed thousands in shootings and bombings. India will try its best to salvage some pride in the third and the last T20 match of the current series against South Africa in Kolkata today. Having already lost the T20 series 2-0, Dhoni's boys will be looking for some magical spin at the Eden Gardens.